My name is Morgan Siegler, and I'm here to speak to my audience about why Mulan truly is a Disney princess. The first Disney princess movie came into theaters in 1937, and that film is better known as Snow White. After Snow White debuted in theaters, there were several Disney princess movies to follow, like Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast and Sleeping Beauty. Each of those became very popular and formed a collection that is better known as the Disney princess movies. Mulan came into theaters in 1998, and up until that point, each Disney movie had a royal family that they were born into or either married into. Most people would say that Mulan was a part of the royal family because when she met the emperor after saving China, he presented her with a crest, which was a necklace that he gave her as a token for saving China. But in the end, she never married anyone in the royal family, and like we said before, she was not born into it. It wasn't until 1999 when Andy Moody became the Disney chairman of Consumer Productions. After Andy became the chairman of Disney, he created the Disney Princess Group. When this group was created, he included all of the Disney princesses up until Mulan, and also included Mulan. So if Andy took all of these princesses and made them into a group, obviously there are similar attributes about each princess that makes them a part of the group. So, three main attributes that stuck out to myself when I was younger, and even now, things that I have noticed when I watch the Disney movies over and over. I have noticed that, for number one, each Disney princess has a sidekick. Mulan's sidekick was Mushu, and Mushu had a cricket as a sidekick, but Mushu was sent to help Mulan as she went off into battle to help save China. Mushu wasn't really supposed to be one of the guardians of her family, but he ended up being there for her and comforting her and guiding her as to what to do, just like any other animal sidekick had in the past in other Disney movies. Number two, one of the things I noticed is that every Disney princess has a love interest. In Mulan, her love interest was Shang. And she didn't marry into Shang's royal family when the movie ended because Shang was the captain of his fleet when she went off to camp to learn to fight in the war. Up until 2012, every Disney princess had a love interest. So from Snow White in 1937 to Brave in 2012, each princess shared some sort of love interest. Brave was the first one to break that trend. Merida was the princess who spent the entire movie running from her parents and the arranged marriage they had set up for her. And even though she didn't have a love interest, she did have an animal sidekick, which was her mother, who was there to, again, comfort her and guide her throughout the movie. The third thing that I noticed when watching these movies that made all of these princesses seem similar was a song. Each Disney princess sang a song about what they were going through or how they felt about something, and it seemed as though after they sang this song, they felt better and things started to pick up and turn around. Just like in Mulan, when she sang about how she didn't like her reflection in the water, how she didn't like who she saw, she was able to then see what it was that she needed to do. So she went and she took her father's gear and she did what she felt was best for her family to make her family proud and bring them honor. I think that each princess shows little cute things and really good things to look up to in each of them and in each movie. Each of them are compassionate about what they do, and they are loyal to their family, and they are brave. Merida was brave to stand up to her parents, while Mulan was brave enough to pretend to be a man and go off and save China. And I think that because each of these Disney princesses have all of these things to look up to that form this group, I think that it is important to think about that even though you aren't a Disney princess, or you may not be rich, or you weren't born into some kind of royal family, you can follow these traits that these princesses portray, and you can be just like them. And in your own world and in your own society, you too can be a princess, and you can feel special, and you can be a part of your own group that shows who you really are and how important it is to stay true to yourself. So not only does Disney make it feel good to be pretty and have nice things, they make sure that it's important that you know who you really are. And I hope you enjoyed it. And this is one of the main reasons why I think Mulan is a true princess. Thank you.